Hi everyone, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome to Life Talks. I'm your host, Angie Billen. I am a registered social worker and certified life coach. Nava Saal Navi Soch, how to actually achieve your goals without burning out. That's what we're talking about today. You don't need extreme motivation or dramatic change in your life to achieve your goals. You need a regulated nervous system, small consistent actions, and a mindset shift from pressure to progress. ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਿਊ ਈਅਰਸ ਰੈਜ਼ੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਚੀਵ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਐਵਰੀ ਜਨਵਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਗੋਲਸ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਲਈ ਰਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਗੋਲਸ ਅਚੀਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਫੇਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ or maybe you feel like you haven't done enough, you can't follow through. So I really want to focus on how to achieve these goals that we set for ourselves, whether it be in the new year, like, January 2026, or whether it be later this year. A lot of this has to do, as I mentioned, with your mindset. So today's episode, ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ how to think differently about the goals so you actually achieve them. Every January, I hear the same thing. This is the year I'm going to change everything. This is the year I'm going to lose weight. This is the year I'm going to travel more. This is the year I'm going to change my career. But then by February or by March, most people feel like they didn't achieve those goals. And then we're really hard on ourselves, right? We feel like we failed or that we're not committed or that we're not capable of doing these things. That's not the truth. So today I want to talk about something different. Not resolutions, but how to build a mindset that actually helps you reach your goals step by step. ਸਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਮੋਟੀਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਸਾਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਮਾਈਂਡਸੈਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. Our brains resist sudden change. South Asians are also taught that it's all or nothing. Perfectionism and comparison kills our consistency. We're taught that if we're going to do something, we have to do it perfectly. Full commitment, full sacrifice, but the brain doesn't work that way, especially if you've grown up in survival mode. ਜਦੋਂ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਥੱਕਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਚੇਂਜ ਨੂੰ ਥ੍ਰੈਟ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਆ. So we're going to talk a little bit about mindset shift. And if you've watched some of my previous episodes, we've talked a lot about mindset, things like anxiety and things about pressure and societal norms. So this time we're really going to specify on how to shift the mindset. Old mindset. I need to lose 20 pounds right away. I need to be successful. I need to fix my life. Your new mindset will be, what is one small action that I can repeat? What can I do even on a bad day? What feels realistic with my life right now? ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੋਲ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਗੋਲਸ ਅਚੀਵ ਕਰ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਇਸ ਸਾਲ. ਤੁਸੀਂ small goals set ਕਰੋ, like in increments. So whether it be goals every week, one small goal I'm going to achieve every single week, or whether it be a 3 month, deadline, like by end of March, I'm going to achieve X, Y, or Z. This way, you're setting up small increments, incremental goal setting, right? And it's easier to achieve those goals versus you saying, for example, like I'm going to lose, 30 pounds in a few months or this year. Your goal doesn't need motivation. It needs a system that works on your worst days. Consistency perfect ਹੋਣਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ. ਬਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ repeat ਕਰੋ steps ਤੇ ਉਹ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ. So choose one goal only. If you're watching this, I want you to think about one goal that you want to work on, okay? Not 5 goals, not 10. ਇੱਕ time, ਇੱਕ goal. So what's the smallest version of this goal that you can do consistently? So I'm going to give you some examples. If it's your mental health and you want to work on decreasing your anxiety or processing your anxiety, it will be learning how to do some deep breathing. Okay. So you're going to work on 5 minutes of breathing a day if it's possible. If your goal is fitness, you're going to, small goal, you're going to do a 10-minute walk every single day. सारे को 10 मिनट तो ਹੁੰਦੇ ही है, right? So you can definitely get that into your day. If it's raining outside, do the walking inside, right? Healing. If your goal is to heal from past traumas, I want you to start journaling. Now, again, don't feel pressured. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਨਾ feel ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ journal ਕਰਨਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ I don't have the time. One journal sentence, that's all you need. So get a journal, any book, doesn't have to be a fancy journal. Just write one sentence a day. And then maybe by the week after, you can add a second sentence. Maybe by a month later, you will start writing a bit more. Goal is, again, consistency and rewiring your brain so that it understands what you're doing on a repetitive basis. If your goal is career, I want you to work on something towards your career 15 minutes twice a week. Okay, that's a very small goal. So ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣਾ career change ਕਰਨਾ ਜਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ promotion ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, or I want to learn something new, like some new educational course, just set aside 15 minutes twice a week and work on something towards that goal. Okay. Another thing you can do is ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ, I want you to get a whiteboard. Put that whiteboard somewhere where it's visible to you, right? Whether it be your home office, your living room, wherever you want. I want you to put the goal that you're working on, and every week I want you to write down what you're going to do to work towards that goal. Now, when you achieve it, I want you to reward yourself, okay? Because that is a huge achievement and accomplishment. That reward can be something small. It doesn't have to be anything expensive or anything like that. Something that's realistic for you, whether it be going out and treating yourself to that, something you want to buy, or whether it's a self-care day, or whether it's going out and getting a coffee, right? Anything that makes you happy, but something realistic and also doesn't put other pressures on you. If it feels almost too easy, you're doing it right. ਜੇ ਥੋੜਾ easy ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਹੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ goal setting. Now, next, I want you to think this one goal that you're going to focus on, attach it to your life. So what do you do? Think about ਤੁਸੀਂ routine ਕੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ day to day. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ goal ਕਰਨਾ ਆ set, right? ਤੁਸੀਂ attach ਕਰੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ routine ਨੂੰ. So ਭਾਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਹ ਪੀਂਦੇ ਆ, attach that goal to after tea time. Or every night you might have a bedtime routine. Add that goal to your routine before bed. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਸਕੂਲੇ, then add that routine to after you drop the kids off so you have more time. If you work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and those are obviously busy hours, ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ goal ਨੂੰ attach ਕਰੋ work ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕੰਮ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ 10-15 ਮਿੰਟ ਇਸ goal ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ focus ਕਰਨਾ. We don't build habits with willpower. We build them by attaching them to our real lives. So what is one small action you can commit to for the next 7 days? I want you to really reflect and think about this. ਅੱਗੇ ਦੇ 7 ਦਿਨ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਕਦਮ ਫੋਰਵਰਡ ਲਓ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸੋਚੋ ਹੁਣ 7 ਡੇਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਗੋਲ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਰਿਫਲੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਆਪਣੀ ਰੂਟੀਨ ਚ ਐਵਰੀਡੇ ਡੇ ਟੂ ਡੇ ਰੂਟੀਨ ਚ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ small steps, right? Small steps will get you to that bigger goal, that bigger outcome faster. And when we achieve these goals and we're rewarding ourselves, we feel better about ourselves, right? This is about, again, mindset. So we don't want to feel pressured that we're not achieving our goals. We are trying to shift our mindset to any progress is good progress, right? Lastly, I want to add, don't don't be so hard on yourself. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ mention ਕੀਤਾ, like in our culture, sometimes we're taught that, you have all these societal norms and expectations to fulfill. Don't be hard on yourself. This is something you're doing for yourself, right? So you don't need anyone's validation. You're not requiring anyone's validation. You're doing this for yourself because this is something obviously that your heart desires. So goal setting is for you, and I want you to prioritize yourself before thinking about anyone else. That is going to be another mindset shift and change that I want you to work on. So I, I don't need you to do everything all at once. Just keep going day by day. So be present, focus on the day, focus on what that goal is, what the one small thing is that you're going to achieve that day, and then we move on to the next day, okay? ਮੈਂ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ. So just slow down. Like I said, get that whiteboard or get something visual where you're going to be able to see your goals and the progress and start with that. This year isn't about becoming someone new. It's about building trust with yourself, one small step at a time. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If there's anything else that's been on your mind that you want me to talk about, please do drop a note. Otherwise, I will see you for our next episode very soon on Life Tax. If you have any questions for me or you want to DM me about anything that I've discussed in previous episodes or today, feel free. You can just follow my social media. All my information is there. So thank you for listening today, and I hope to see you all again soon.